Evening, good morning if it's morning, afternoon if it's afternoon, good dead of night. Whatever the case may be, hope everybody's having a good time of it. The goal. Finish Wayfarer Foothills. About 50-ish% of the thing. Oh yeah, even better. 62. 62%. Wayfarer Foothills done. Dun 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 dun.
Good hunting.
I'm reasonably certain I've gotten almost everything. Bottom up. Minus... whatever, we'll get back to that. Otherwise, the south of Wayfarer Foothills all done. Spoken to every speakable NPC I can find. I'm a little less impressed with some of what I've learned so far in the Norn, in the Shiverpeaks, as opposed to Kryta. I don't know. It seemed like the people in Kryta were a little more interested, but maybe that's not very fair. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I would have thought the Norns would be a little more, like, super interesting. They are crazy huge people who live in the mountains and fight things all the time. And, I mean, there's the gentleman... yeah, over in here. Him? It wasn't there. Somewhere around there were people talking about maybe it was down here. The guy who'd gone over to take the mole's ore. I guess I just thought there'd be more about that. So piggy. So piggy. Every time I play this character, it's a bag of experience. I'm not doing it. Well, I should go ahead and just put it in the bank so I don't... That was weird.
You must visit more often.
I don't have to do anything with it.
Better than moon loot.
Sorry. So I don't have it taking up my inventory space. That's what I meant to say. Oh, where are we at? We are level 12. Make sure we're not going off places I have no business being. Yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, the level 10 story, or not story, but part that killed me. Let's go finish that one. Now I know I'm gonna be hitting like every wrong button because I spent all afternoon hitting every wrong button because I was playing Valheim and things are just different between the games. Imagine that. If you haven't played Valheim, highly recommend. It's a lot of fun. Who doesn't want to be a Viking? If you don't want to be a Viking, please don't answer the question. No. Get off of your mount. Breaking my own rules.
Come and fight inside a legendary hunter.
What must do with you? Moonwalking. I thought I got this waypoint. Oh, it's a different waypoint. I was gonna say, I could have sworn I got this point. Hero points. Bouncing back and forth between headphones. Yeah. So it depends on what I'm wearing on my head. The white ones are great when I have no wig and no headband and no hat on. But when I'm wearing any of those, it gets too tight. It pinches my ears. The volume is better, or the sound is way better than what these are giving. But and I've been wearing the white ones all day, literally until I started doing this. So I've been listening to Nate's stream and doing Valheim and everything with the white ones on. And so yeah, specifically this ear right now is the one that's really aggravated. So and it's just too chilly in here right now to not wear something on my head. So yeah, I'll probably bounce a little bit. Right now, it's not like I need to hear anything well. I'd rather hear everybody else's voices through the other headphones, but this is just game stuff. So, and I can read it just as easily as I can listen to it, so. Figure for now, do the pink ones. Sound is... Again, it's not like the audio is horrible, it's just the sound's further away. I'm trying to go for the freaking rabbit. Why have I... Now I want to, like... Now I want the rabbit. Oh, that rabbit. Hey. Oh my god, ow. Yeah, where the headphones sit on the ears. Weird. Yeah. And it seems like, because it just seems like they freaking pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. These people were not paying attention to what they were doing. It seems like the more I pull it open, the more pressure, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know. New character, yes. So I got through level 30, through the level 30 story on the human, and since like starting at level 40, like all the stories kind of merge. I figured I'd only go through level 30 on each of the races, and then if I'm still up for it, enjoying it, then I will I'll either pick one and, you know, continue it on, or I'll take, I'm sure I know that well, my warrior hasn't been through level 40 story. I think he's probably still on level 20 story, maybe on his 30 story. I don't know. But I'll yeah, play on through the rest of the Zaitan story. Yeah, there's no way I don't think I would enjoy it enough to try to go through the entire story that many times. Oh, goodness. That was chaotic. Lenby.
I brought my ale down south because Kevok says he's all stocked up. If he's running low on customers, there must be trouble at the mine. Can you see what's happened to those thirsty miners? When you're through there, you'd help me out by drinking up Kevok's overstock to celebrate.
Probably didn't need to, like, down that tea in one gulp. One go. Ori. We don't get much company out here. Make yourself at home. You'll definitely want to rest up before heading any further. What brought your family out this way? We were convinced this lake was a great location for a homestead. It's called Hunter's Lake. How can we lose? Ah. Is it tough going out here? Between Grawl raids and ice brood swarming us from the maw, it's a tough spot to call home. Good thing I like a challenge. Having Grawl trouble? Those creatures are all around us, but there's a fairly sizable group in the caves of Worm Howl Spikes to the west. You've also seen ice brood around the lake. If you head east, you'll start seeing more ice brood wolves and other signs of the Sons of Svanir in the frozen maw. I hate those guys. Want me to clear them out for you? We'd sure appreciate any help getting rid of that lot. I'll enjoy taking out the trash for you. Emmy. When my parents said we were going to live on a lake, I thought there'd be swimming. A little cold for that, huh? Maybe.
You've got a friendly face.
Sure, she fusses over me in front of my sons and guests like you, but I bet they plan to put me out on the ice any day now. Who fusses over you? Rennick's mate means well, but I know she'd rather be out hunting, not mashing up stew for a toothless old beast. This is their homestead? Redneck and Tor have done well to make a home for us here in these tough times. I can't hunt like I used to, you know. See a lot of trouble here on the lake? Nothing any of us can't handle, just Grawl and those fools following the ice dragon. Never thought I'd live to see that. Do you mean the Sons of Svanir? Imagine, kids so lost today that they'd worship Jormag. My father wouldn't have believed it possible. Was he from the old country up north? My father was a hero of the far Shiverpeaks. He'd never have settled for living in these low places. This is an impressive homestead you have here. Oh, do you really think that means they plan to put you out on the cold? Don't mind an old man's grumbling. I love being with the kids here, but I should have gone down fighting on my feet. Rennek and Tor are your sons? Alright. Yep.
I've skinned
Oh,
monsters bigger
my
than
uncle
you.
promised he'd take me moa hunting on the lake in the spring. That sounds fun, kid. Sure. They all shut up as I come over.
Up for a challenge?
Have a seat by the fire. My place may be remote, but it's as comfortable as any Holbrook tavern and you're safe inside. What made you build your home way out here? We thought this lake would be a great spot for hunting and fishing. I'm still determined to tame it. You have some trouble here in the area, do you? We have Grawl raiding us from the east and Icebrood swarming us from the west, but it's nothing we can't handle. I'm not afraid of those beasts or those ice heads. Ah, you'll fit in well here. You remind me of my old hunting partner, Oh, don't tell my mate I mentioned her. Oh, so that's fun and juicy. No worries, friend. Huh. Hello there, how can I help you? I hear you have Grawl trouble. We sure do. Those dragon worshippers across the lake are making the Grawl crazier than usual. Head east across the lake and you'll find the Sons preaching to the Grawl. See what I can do. Head east across the lake. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Palindromio, what a pleasure to have worked with you. Although Dragon's influence continues to spread, with your help we've slowed the spread of his corruption. Thank you. You are welcome. No, leave me alone. Ow, no. Bad dog. This thing first. out of here. World of passed out work. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hodor? Hodor? No. Oh dear. Hey, you. You look sober. Help me catch these kegs. Oh. No. Guarantee it's not going to work. Okay, how do I do it? You stand over here by me and give Volden the signal. Then he hurls the keg over. He's terribly nearsighted. Be ready to run around. Got it. Okay, we'll try it. Move to Bolton. Guarantee it's not gonna work though. It's worked once. One time. That was the first time I ever came in here. Never since.
You don't have snow leopard.
Are you okay? I'm fine. I only had 1, 2, 3, 4 mugs of ale. Just help me out, would you? Sure. Looks like something exciting's about to happen.
Gorgeous. I'll protect you.
Is this why there's so many people here right now? There's lots of people doing Norton stuff.
Fight. The Skulls will be talking about it for months. Which reminds me, a flag of the bead for the first one with a saga about that battle. See ya!
Aesir Ravenhall spent a lifetime on a mountaintop. Raven will forever carry his memory.
You must visit more often.
Knowledge is power.
Come listen. No, sorry. Come close and listen well, friend. I have stories of adventure, heroism, and amazing feats. Are you ready to hear my tales? Ooh. Wait, hear a story about sacrifice in the face of certain death, tale of Norn history, tale of hope amid despair. I want to hear more stories. We're just gonna go straight down all of it. This one's broken as hell. You have to stand well in front of the circles. Okay. Yeah, I just gave up, and there's other ways of getting the heart. It's like a lot of freshies. I wonder if they're all starting new characters for next week. Could be, that's right. Oh man. Monday. When Jormag rose from the ice, our ancestors went to fight him, and among their numbers was Owl, a spirit of the wild. Tell me more. Tell me more. As the battle started, Jormag battered Owl without mercy. He wore down Owl until she was weakened from the brunt of his force. Wait, why didn't Owl retreat? He was clearly outmatched. If Owl fled, Jormag would have consumed all of the Norn below. She raised herself up and flew into Jormag's maw, scratching and clawing to keep Jormag focused only on her. She was killed then? Jormag destroyed Owl's spirit totally. She entered a battle she couldn't win, all to save our ancestors. Every day I consider Owl's sacrifice, and I thank her from the bottom of my heart. Tell me another! Have that in, from Thor. He drinks coffee and he likes it so much, he's another! Tale of Norn history. Now, everyone loves a moot. The drinking, the contests, the occasional broken bones here and there, but few know how the moot came to be.
Egil Fireteller once killed 500. That was centuries ago.
Tell me more. It's said that long ago, two Norn travelers met each other at a faraway crossroads. They stopped, shared stories about what was happening in the world, and boasted about their deeds. Makes sense. What happened next? But they couldn't back those deeds up with proof, so instead of being called liars, they invented new games on the spot and tested each other. Where does the ale come in? Ale was the prize of any wager. In time, every Norn brought ale with them, knowing they could gamble for it if they found themselves at any of these gatherings. And then, the moots grew in size, and while they were all about wagers and boasts, they kept the spirit of meeting strangers with a pint of ale and a place by the fire. Another! Tale of hope and mid-despair. It was the darkest time for all Norn. Jormag had risen and killed thousands of Norn, even devastating the spirit of Owl herself. Hope itself was a dying ember. Go on. Asgeir, a proud and good Norn, watched as his friends and brothers were slain. Just when his own bravery began to falter, he was struck with a vision. What was it? The four spirits of the wild revealed themselves over the field of battle, and spoke to him of sanctuary in the southern Shiverpeaks. What did he do? Asgeir rallied all Norn still alive and told them of his vision. He spoke of the spirits giving all Norn shelter, telling them that their fight against Jormag would come another day. Then what? Asgeir led the Norn south through blinding snow and around deep chasms until they reached a low place cradled in the mountains. There he built Holbrook, naming it after the lowlands there. Another! I want to hear more stories. Oh goodness, so many. Very well, I can tell you a tale of wisdom in the heat of battle, about myself, or even a funny story. Tell me the one you want to hear. Curious about wisdom in the heat of battle. Newt Whitebear keeps a watchful eye over Holbrook, and that includes making sure the peace is kept.
Lifetime on a mountaintop. Raven will forever carry his memory.
A few years back, he had to make a choice between keeping that peace using violence or wisdom. What do you mean? Knut broke up a bar fight once, a quarrel between two brothers divided over a woman. He knew the boys were good, just eager to impress the woman, no matter the cost. So what did he do? Knut called the boys over and told them that the first one who could knock him out was worthy of the woman. The boys were unsure, but stopped fighting each other and circled Knut. I'm guessing Knut laid them out with one punch. Knut never laid a hand on them. He dodged their blows, but praised them for working as a team as they attacked him. He let the boys come at him until they fell over exhausted. What? That's it? When the boys got their strength back, Knut took them aside and told them the bonds of family were stronger than a passing fancy. The boys took the lesson to heart and never quarreled again. I want to know what the woman-girls view of that whole thing was. I mean, I would, but... Sure, tell me about yourself. I used to hunt with my family, recording their deeds and singing about them when we came to a lodge. I earned more praise as a storyteller than I ever did with a bow, so I stuck with telling tales. And that's it? Bear, no. I learned my craft by competing against other skalds. A few years later, I could outsing anyone, even the masters like Bren the Wise and Clinna Story Shouter. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Clinna Story Shouter. What's a competition like? Two skalds face each other in a crowded lodge or tavern. We tell tales one at a time all night long until the first runs out of stories, tells a bad one, or passes out.
Good hunting.
Passes out? Sometimes, well, most times, ale is involved. Some can't handle their ale and tell tales. Me? Never had that problem. In fact, I can drink like Bear and still sing like Raven. Tell me another. The funny one, let's hear it. There was a Norn who married a keg, and on their wedding night... you know this one isn't meant for the young ears like yours. Like my... Okay, come on now. I'm not that young. Yo. Come on. Well, the tale ends with him covered in ale, running naked into the night, screaming, "Oh no, I've killed her!" Yeah, let's just leave that there. Let me guess, you're here for the worms. What are you talking about? Worm fighting. Ever since the Great Hunt, killing worms is more popular than the spirits. Kevach's sure making a killing. Tell me about the worms. Just over there is a whole forest of them coming through the ice, begging to be cut down and turned into trophies. Good to know, thanks. What else?
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
I'm sure you will find glory on the hunting grounds. Thanks, friend, but I'll let you have the honor. What? You're giving up the chance for glory? Ah, friend, I have mastered the art of the hunt. I go out, risk my life, kill a beast, and return to drink. One day, I realized I could skip the danger and focus on the important things. For your ale. I killed Isamir. This is just a contest for hunters too weak to match my greatness. Oh, boy. Big talk from someone who needed heirs to Gulkin to slay Isamir. Fight a beast in the wild, alone. Then let's see if you live. Yeah? I'm still the slayer of Isamir. You're just a hunter with big talk and no trophies. Wow.
I created the spirits, but they rarely answer.
Welcome, friend. Glad you could join us. What's going on? The usual. Drinking, fighting, dispatching foes. You know how it goes. Hang out with us and you're sure to have a good time. Say, passed out warrior on his feet.
Too much ale made me miss the great hunt. Looking forward to an epic battle today.
Maybe if you could hold your drink better like me, you'd have fought Yasormi.
Ignore Kale. He'd rather hold his ale than a weapon.
I have to stay and look after the lodge. But I bet Aldous and Kaylee will show you where to find some prey. You're here to join the worm hunt? Better hurry.
I've hunted all over Tyria, but this place is special. It brings back memories. It'll be good to hunt here again. Good luck. try this again. I have to stand way in front of. I really think it just doesn't work after the first time you do it. Ooh. Ooh. It's a thing to do. Santa Claus. Oh, Santa Claus fell on his face. Sorry, Santa.
Plenty of eggs for the taking down there.
Not your worm egg omelets again. I think I hear an ale calling my name at the lodge.
You don't want your drinking on to get soft. Go then. The cave will be my adventure.
That was fun, I suppose. Good thing you had help.
Hey, Isildir was worthy of a great hunt. We did pretty well.
True. Anyway, let Aldous do her egg hunt while we warm up in the lodge.
Look at all these eggs. I could feed all of Holbrecht with them. Bring me all you can.
Ho, traveler.
Oh, these eggs should cook up nicely. I've got this bunch.
Find
Why don't
some
you check the cave and
eggs.
see if there's more? I'll take whatever you can find.
Drink, eat, and
Have to actually stop and pick them up. This is well.
up for a challenge?
Ha! You found my brewery. Care for a frosty mug of cold filtered worm brew? It's powerful good for a powerful thirst. Think you can handle it? Worm brew? It's made from worms? Don't you worry. You can't taste them, and the distillation process kills any parasites they may be carrying. It's the bite that counts, and the worm blood gives it that. I'll give it a try. Doesn't sound good at all. Hey! New dagger. This. Excuse me.
Losing blood.
Goodness. I'm busy.
Such fight!
Running, getting it. Here you go. Have eggs. Go on this. Yay! As a direct result of recent events, your deeds have become well known around Kvatch's lodge. Your help and bravery are truly an inspiration for all of us. Safe journey to you.
I've raided the spirits. I am moving my bags for a few more. Hurry now.
As Lion Guard, it's our duty to defend the trade roads to and from Lion's Arch. That's made somewhat difficult when one of our fortress havens is under constant attack by the Sons of Svanir. We've been so busy going on the offensive against Jormag's worshippers that we barely noticed the Char setting up operations in this territory.
The Char? Who are they?
This tower is ours.
I don't like this one much. Seems so mean. Sure, I'll take some karma and
I'm listening.
you looking for a job? Because I got one for you. Maybe? What's the job? I'm trying to rustle up some of these Dolyaks for my ranch. What can I do to help? Just walk up to a calf and try to capture it. Little buggers are skittish, but they settle down after a couple of tries. Then what? Then walk the Dolyak back to me. They'll be real tired, so make sure you keep predators away. Handle that. So sad, though. You don't look like you're from here. I'm from Boverin Estate, just down the road there. We raise fine cattle, but we want to expand our stock. So you choose Dolyaks? You ever had smoked Dolyak beef? It's good stuff. Much more exotic than regular cow beef. Wait, you're going to eat these guys? Of course not. Not yet, anyways. First we have to raise them up to be real big and happy. As long as they're happy, that's the cycle of life, I guess.
Make it quick.
Why? Oh. Goes back. It just... because it's not just taking the Dolyak calves. Moms get mad. Feel much less bad about it if part of it was also capturing the moms. Yeah.
Such fight! The flow and freeze.
Where'd you come from? No! It was peaceful. Just peacefully collecting these baby Doliacs. Oh my goodness, they have a sparkly marine Christmas lights marine. Aw. Oh, and then that person just comes in and is like, nah, I'm gonna kill the Doliac first and then capture the babies. Duh. Well, you've earned as much as I can pay you. Why don't you stop by to collect your reward? If you're looking for more work, I suspect you'll come in handy on the Diesa Plateau. We have real problems out on the range. Thanks for your help. I suppose you'll be wanting pay now. That's how a job works, right? Well, that's alright. We know that recipe. Accessory. Ooh, for vitality. Sure, why not? Add on. What? That go away.
Goodbye.
Right. Think somebody would be here. There's not. Cantrip training, I guess. Sure, why not? Where are you? Restif Sunderfoe.
Stay out of trouble.
When I was assigned to this backwater, I thought I'd spent all my time helping fat merchants discipline their Doliacs, but the Sons of Svanir kept things lively. What are the Sons of Svanir up to? Attacking homesteads, harassing travelers, stealing, burning, recruiting, you name it. They've gotten worse recently. We have to keep a vigilant eye on them, especially Svanir's dome. Svanir's Dome. It's their headquarters, big enclave right across the road from our haven. We've seen an increase in activity there lately. Svanir fighters are massing at the dome. My whiskers sense trouble. I'm sure that experienced soldiers like the Lion Guard can handle anything those rabble-rousers get up to. You know it. Tell me if you need any assistance while you're in the area. We guards will look out for you. Thank you. Somebody who's not all like, here, do our crap for us. Jaska Caldmorn.
There are a lot of travelers lately.
Keep pace. The dome isn't ours yet. Keep pace with the running you're not doing. Understood. You're just Lion Guard. You're nameless Lion Guard. I mean, I suppose the dome isn't yours yet because you haven't actually gone to go do anything about the dome. Fight Sons of Svanir and other dangers around the haven. Hey, I see a Son of Svanir. I will fight it. What is that? Vasta, you look like a person who I need to talk to.
Spirits of the wild welcome you.
The Lion Guard come from all over Tyria. We keep the roads to Lion's Arch open and travelers safe. It's not an easy task with the Sons of Svanir around. Really? That haven looks mighty imposing to me. You mean this haven, this one right here that we're in right now, this one. Not that one. The haven started as simple outposts, but they've been built up to provide protection for merchants and travelers. Do you need help with anything? The Lion Guard would welcome help patrolling the road to Twinspur. There's also Svanir's Dome across the way there. It's rife with corrupted creatures that need killing. Sounds like fun. Deputy Glagi? You've got to stop the Sons of Svanir. I'd do it myself, but I have to warn the others. Of course I'll help. Where do I go? Cool. Oh. Come closer, I'll show you what true strength looks like. The dragon cannot be imprisoned. Like the dragon left you in there to rot. I can smell your stink from here.
This is a bad time to be traveling.
Didn't know there was a little jail there. Crossroads Guard. Agreed. Ooh. Geel. Wolf's Teeth, Palindromio. That was a fantastic great hunt. That's one of the best hunts I've ever seen. One of the best. Ha, it was the best. Have you forgotten about Thorna's victory 3 years ago? She killed 12 bears single-handedly. When a bear is the size of Issermere, then I'll toast to Thorna's valor. Wolf's Teeth, you have a point. They'll be pulling chunks of Issermere off the hillside for months. Better Issermere than me. Take care, friend. I didn't see you in the hunt, friend. I was competing in spirit. I was ready to run up the steps, but Courage Brewery just opened a couple kegs at the moot. Before I knew it, I was wrestling with my leg, thinking it was Issermere. Well, did you win? You could say so, friend. Even though I lost my favorite axe and my boots caught fire. It's a long story, one I don't want made into a moot song. I'd forget that deed too. Take care.
You must visit more often.
I don't care if a moot gives me a hangover, at least it keeps the Dredge and Sons of Svanir out of here for a while. What's wrong with the Dredge? Ravenspeak, you're joking, right? Those lousy moles won't be happy until they dig us out from under all of our... Wait, until they dig us out from under all of our land. Those lousy moles won't be happy until they dig us out from under all of our land. They won't be crazy enough to tunnel under Holbrick. We'd crush them. You're giving them too much credit, friend. I've heard their workers' songs. They don't share, they conquer and kill for their greater good. We'll keep an eye out for them then. Take care.
Good hunting.
Let them try. We'll pound them so deep they'll never see daylight. I like your fire, friend. I'm ready to fight them on the surface or under the ground. What's wrong with the Sons of Svanir? I know the rule. As long as they don't cause problems in Holbrick, they're welcome like brothers. Yet they praise the dragon that drove us south and butchered our ancestors. It sickens me. I follow the spirits. I'll never let a dragon guide me. Good to hear, friend. Dragons aren't around to be admired. They're here to be slain. Them and their crazed followers. Remember that, and you'll be a legend one day. I'll remember that. Line guard. Alright, back down the stairs. Gotta love the Dredge. Hi, Thurbleton, how are you doing today? Yeah, Dredge, man, the Dredge, the moles, the mole people. Carved into the shrine are the words. The battle maiden Jorah slew her brother Svanir to save us from Jormag's corruption. Gaze upon her and know honor and sacrifice. Well, they did her tattoos nice too. Doing alright? Good to hear it. Having fun with Guild Wars 2? Oh yeah. I might be a little addicted to this game. Maybe. Just a little bit. Do you play? Love me some Dagger Ellie. Right? Generally my main especially when we're doing world is Ellie. And dagger, man. Sometimes focus, I think scepter's an option and I just don't like it. I don't remember why. I don't use it because I didn't like it. Oh, I see a son of Spawn here. Coming down the road. Do play. Yes, excited for next week. Yes. Monday. The big day. I will definitely be working Monday. I know there are a lot of people, or I've been reading that there are a lot of people who took the day off. It's not like I'm gonna play through the whole thing in a day or in a week, anything, so. Still need to finish Icebrood Saga. Just gonna have to make the decision whether No, I'm gonna finish Icebrood Saga before I start the End of Dragon stuff. Just gonna have to chill and wait. It's been so interesting getting stationed here at the crossroads. Don't run away from me!
Seize the moment.
What a fascinating problem those Sons of Svanir represent. Who are the Sons of Svanir? As if I don't know who the Sons of Svanir are yet. As I understand it, they believe they serve the Ice Dragon and work to carry out its will. An interesting point of view. But you're opposed to that, right? I'm here with the Lion Guard. We're here to protect travelers along these roads from threats like the Sons of Svanir. What are the Sons of Svanir about? As I understand it, they believe they serve the Ice Dragon and work to carry out its will. An interesting point of view. But you're opposed to that, right? Oh my god. Good for you, people. She must be a very, very young Sylvari. He did, but part of that was just needed a break from Omicron crunch. Meaning you took time off? Because I definitely took today off. Nice having a boss who says, when you say, hey, we're gonna be slow tomorrow, and we're all caught up, can I have the day off? He says, sure. Are you okay? Like, yeah, everything's fine. I just would like a day. And I was productive. I cleaned my kitchen. I got the refrigerator cleaned out, all the garbage taken out. Did the dishes, swept the floor. Played World v. World. 4 weeks of overtime due to a fifth. The company being sick. Oh, yikes. Yeesh. That's rough. Just a quick note to thank you for helping protect Crossroads Haven from those dastardly Sons of Svanir. It's critical that we keep the road open, despite their attacks. And a level up. Ooh, new staff who dis. Lightning strikes. Keep going with signets. And a glyph. Yeah, I like that. What professions do you dig? Mention World v World, so is this a second elementalist? Yes. So I have 9 characters all leveled up. My World v World main is Ellie. Today though I played Hollowsmith, and that was pretty fun. And then my first was a ranger. But yeah, I have one of everything, and then this was my burn character, and I decided to do this today in Tyria, talking to every NPC I could find. So I started with human, and did Queensdale, Keswick's Hills, and Gandharan Fields. And then the 1 through, excuse you, the level 10, 20, and 30 stories. And then, so now I'm doing Norn. I've already done the level 10 story. We're finishing up Wayfarer Foothills. Excuse me. And then we'll go on to Snowden Drifts and Lorner's Pass is the one after Snowden Drifts, I think. I need to know. Yes, Lorner's Pass. Yes. Still got it. Still got it. And then once we get the level 30, then I'll move on to somebody else. I don't know who yet. Is this from a writing perspective or game design? Just curiosity. So, I guess story perspective. So things that I found doing, found in Kryta. Of course, as the game has evolved from launch to expansions, I was unaware of the, oh no, what was it? In Divinity's Reach? Yeah, the Great Collapse that eventually has become now the Pavilion, the Crown Pavilion. That was a big deal when it all collapsed, and that drives one of the characters in your initial storyline. Drives her perspective. It's, the queen is lying to us. I'm like, what is she lying about? And talking about this great collapse. I'm like, there's no collapse and nobody ever talks about it. Yeah, it has since changed. Okay, that was cool. Finding that out. Finding... There's a tour guide in the home instance in Divinity's Reach. And then in Keswick's Hills, you can talk to a Priory explorer, and she will show you a cutscene of the Tower of Nightmares exploding from Living World Season 1, which is also pretty cool to me. Because I only started playing this game a little over 2 years ago, and so I didn't get a chance to do Living World Season 1. So to have the in-game cutscene of that was pretty cool. You remember the tower, but didn't know they kept the cutscene. And like, they didn't keep any of the... There's no dialogue. There's no real build up to it. It's literally just they push whatever button that causes the poison to go through it, and it explodes. And but again, yeah, to get a sense of what that area looked like before it was littered with giant chunks of metal. Yeah, if you want to see that, she's one of the, I think she's a Norn up on the There's a little hill with camp just south of the Fort Salma, kind of between Fort Salma and the lake. And actually, it's more just south of the bridge, I think. And yeah, you just dialogue her a couple of clips through, and then they'll offer to see what happened to the Tower of Nightmares. But yeah, it seems there's been a lot of effort that's been put into this game, all these little backstories and stuff, that if you're just running through leveling or only doing the story itself, you kind of miss. The hearts kind of have some of it, but yeah, there's the people met one of Air's old hunting partners earlier tonight. Let's see, that was down at Hunter's Lake? Yes, at Krennic's homestead. One of the NPCs there mentions that he was an old hunting partner of Air's, but don't tell his mate that he mentioned her. Out. You're kind of an archaeologist, but through dialogue. Yeah. I was kind of thinking, you know, if you figure, I don't know, like a archaeologist or a reporter, news reporter. Yeah, there's a lot of talkable people that don't have any real interesting things to say. Some of them say the same thing as other people around them. But yeah. Hopefully, it's a project that'll keep me interested till I get through at least all 5 races. Ooh, there's a lag spike. And then once I've done all 5 of them on up to level 30, I will make my decision as to whether I continue doing a character from, say, level 30 to 80. That's a lot, but in Event Chain, I love that chains across the entire map telling a cool story in iron marches. Okay. It's nice that this gaming core at least has lots of stuff under every rock for those who check. Right! Yeah! And I'm sure I didn't play the original Guild Wars, but I'm sure that there's a lot of nods. I've got a friend who did play it and really enjoys it. And so, yeah, if I mention something, sometimes he's like, oh yeah, that's a nod back to whatever. Which is pretty cool. That's how you keep people invested. Well, that's how you keep some people invested. Damn it. New attunement who dis. some real hidden ones that are big. Yeah. Are you Ellie only, or do you do other other classes? What's your race favorite? Are you a cabbage person? I'm a cabbage person. I like the Sylvari, but I will still call them cabbage people because it's funny. Yeah, now if on the topic you want to share, but you also don't want to spoil. I am okay with spoilers. Here's the warning. Anybody in chat who doesn't want spoilers. Sounds like we're gonna have some spoilers. You're a talk.
Don't cause trouble on my watch.
Oh yeah. Keep this area clear. Don't let those Svanir weasels sink their claws back in. It was hard enough to pry them out the first time. I think we have enough time to read this one. Your raids on the Son of Svanir have been a huge help to us. I just thought you should know. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Lion Scout Alley.
I doubt we'll see any Svanir raids for a while.
Hear that?
It came from over there. That building to the north.
We better check it out.
Did anybody leave? Okay, good. Oh dear. Okay. That was also not what I wanted to do. Embarrassing.
Pints of ale? Maybe even a whole keg.
Careful. Careful. Control lane. Can't sight enemies in your throat.
What? Ale dogs will sharpen our vision, and ale fists hit hard.
Is that so? Well, Char hit hard all the time.
I want to get a room. Good lord. Played season 3, Heart of Thorns into Path of Fire. Yes. Yes. Game effects audio is a bit louder than the mic. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Just rub it down a little bit. There. Let me know if that fixes that. Ooh, I wonder. my mic is up as loud as it'll go. Also, desktop a little. Oh. Bloodstone, aka Nuclear Bomb of Magic. There's another one sealed away near Straits of Devastation the players in Guild Wars 1 came across. The sealed gate is the only marker of its resting place. Oh. Okay, yeah. I remember running into that once and I was like, what this is? And then I never ran into it again and I never thought of it again. But now that you say that, I do remember that. I say there's a couple different Bloodstone locations, aren't there? There's a... Oh no, that's the hero challenge. Oh, I was all excited. I was like, ooh, a banner! Man. Gullible. Cantrip training. Lore hints there a fair bit, but they're mostly hidden. Don't recall many known spots. Okay. Say off the top of my head, I wanna say... I think it was a mighty was it teapot or wooden potatoes? Wooden potatoes. I think it was wooden potatoes. Blip, 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 blip. Wooden potatoes did a video on some of the bits of lore that he was wanting to see done. I think that's where I heard about the all the extra other bloodstones. By the way, that I still will maintain that that is the trolliest little gate to have the low level, 1 to 15 zone, but right up next to the 70 to 80 zone. So mean. So mean. And I leveled again? No. Oh, you did not. Didn't finish the leveling process. In regards to your earlier question, I run the gambit on races, started cabbage, but leveled a bit evolved. My main is a Char NG at the moment, and the dragons may get me back on Ellie with Catalyst. But fun to take a level 2 squad to fight Jormag. Yes. Yeah, I think as far as the end of dragon specialists or specializations, I am kind of excited that the hammer is gonna be a thing again. again, yeah, with my elementalist getting to use a hammer, and then the ranger, it just makes me think of the flood from Halo, with all the spores popping all around. We'll we'll have to see if I can get through all of that. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, I said. Times if I said it'll be fun. Where am I running? What did I miss? Oh. Hey, good news, I'm done with the parts. Let's go back and grab the couple of things that I missed. Do it fast. Ooh, hey, NPC, NPC! Oh, you're a player. Ah. Ah. Catalyst reminds you of Scrapper in regards to being versatile. Hope the elite spec takes off. This is pod racing. In here. There it is. Oh my goodness, I missed like this whole place. Okay. Hey, people to talk to, I'm sure. You left the gate open to your Doliax. Look into that. There's a Char up north who's taking Doliax. That's a lot of elementals.
I will not let my home or family be destroyed.
Wanna talk about it? Damn elementals, the Grawl have become far too dangerous. What's going on? The Grawl used some dragon magic to turn my son's snowmen into vicious monsters. The only way to stop them is to kill the shamans maintaining the spell. Alright, thanks. Oh. Guess I don't get to be in there anymore. Just tripping anybody else out? Cause, Alright, I'll stop. Oh. Picking somebody your own size. Want to kill for Grawl Shaman? Why not? AFK player died again. There's only so much I can do. So many dead players tonight. I know. Well, I mean, when you're AFK in an event... Alright. Now I'm gonna look like a jerk, but whatever. Got things to do. Ah, I missed. I learned underwater skills. Oh, apparently I haven't been underwater with this character. Alright, let's get that taken care of. Oop. Look at all the things I'm learning. Oh. Go ahead and can't do that underwater. Well, that's unfortunate. Whatever. How much am I gonna fight underwater? Hopefully not much. I can drive. Professional driver. Closed course. Now you have the drifting song Deja Vu in your head. I'm no good at drifting, though. Well, no. Sometimes. I have my moments. When I need to be. Go through the mountain, right? Is that just in the distance? Have anything to say? They do! Oh, hey, there's people. Hey there, Slayer. Next time you take out a big creature for the Great Hunt, how about chopping it up into little pieces first? Makes our job a lot easier. Wah. No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Hey, it's Palindromio, the Slayer of Isomir. Come back to check out your handiwork? What are you guys doing up here? We're the official Great Hunt cleanup crew. As soon as our supervisor over there figures out exactly how to clean up a big dead worm, we'll get started. Better get used to it. I'll be killing many more such beasts before I'm through. Glad to hear someone is looking after Isomir. He was a worthy opponent. You and your crew have the truly hard job. All I had to do was kill the beast. Don't let me keep you from that. You kill him, we'll clean him up. You slay him, we'll bag him?
For a challenge?
Glad to hear someone is looking after Isomir. Well said. Leave this to us. We'll make sure Isomir's remains are treated with the utmost respect. Glad to hear that.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
That's very generous of you. Thanks. You know, I have a friend who's working on a poem about you and Isomir. I'll be sure to mention this to him. Though in truth, his rhymes need a bit of work. Tell him to keep trying. Skalds aren't born brilliant, they have to work at it. 'Cause I know about such things. Oh, I came to honor a worthy foe. Isomir fought well and deserves our respect. Oh, and it comes out with all the same things anyways. Okay. You have anything to say?
Spirits of the wild welcome you.
Greetings, Palindromio. That's some beast you killed, but now the problem is, how in the mists do we get rid of this carcass? Why don't you let it just decompose? Gross. I wish I could. It's just too cold up here, so it'd take too long. Plus, the hide's so thick it keeps out any scavengers who might help us along. And then there's the stench to consider. Well then, how about blowing it up? Oh no, we tried that once. Where do you think all the pieces of Issermir would wind up? You want to explain to Newt Whitebear why his place got crushed under a huge chunk of exploded iceworm? Why not saw it to pieces? That's a start, but we still have to haul it away. Sure, the pieces would be a bit smaller, but we'd be covered in dead worm bile, and that stuff never washes off. Does this happen after every great hunt? It's not usually this bad, but Knut brought in a real monster this season. Next time, I say we just flush out a rabbit and say it's some kind of death bunny. Much tidier than Issermir here. Like you've got a tough job ahead of you. Good luck. Death bunny. Okay. Recalls the fractal death buddy. That was going through your head too, huh? Sharp, pointy teeth. Prefer griffin riding, but seeing pro beetle racers in their prime is humbling. I just started figuring out how to ride the griffin correctly, and it is a lot of fun. There are a lot of random people standing around for a supposed closed course. NPCs don't count as people. Dangerous thought of the day. Alright, so I'm pretty sure only thing left is the waypoint on the way to Snowden Drifts. I mean, it is a good thing that people are not interactable, like, as far as they get in the way. Because how many counts of motor vehicle homicide, beetle vehicle homicide have I just committed? Lots. Yeah. Oh, hero point. Arcane training. Sure. Yes. Cool. No key. Oh well. Stuff that I can't use. Like literally. That's fine. It's fine. I can sell it. It's cool. Word of your deeds. Greetings. No less than 4 strangers came up to me yesterday to speak of your recent exploits. You are a rare find in these dark times, someone who selflessly protects so many lives. May the spirits watch over you. Thanks, Air. Those. Alright. New land. Weeping Willow has some great tutorials on griffin riding. She heads up one of the bigger flights. Oh, cool. Thank you. Winner is me. Yay! No key? What a stupid game. Gonna have to do it 500 more times. Yes. Yes. I think I got 1 key doing the human one. Which, 1 key out of 3 zones that I finished probably Not the worst, but still. Okay, I think I'm gonna run him into safe zone that is Haven, talk to these folks, and then I think I'm probably gonna call it for the night. Lion Guard, Florin? Probably Florin? We're going with that.
Trouble on my watch.
I won't cause trouble on your watch. Wait for you to go away and then I'll cause trouble. Welcome to High Pass Haven, protected by the Lion Guard. You should be able to find whatever supplies you need here. Tell me about the Haven. This haven was designed to defend the road to Lion's Arch, but with all the ice on the roads, many travelers are forced to either turn back or brave the side roads. That's rough. Is there anything I can do? I just try to keep the haven safe these days, but Elder Suvi probably knows more about the areas further out. You're Elder Suvi.
The road here used to be filled with traffic going to and from Lion's Arch. But now, even caravans with armed escorts aren't safe. Those sons of Svanir youngsters keep acting up and causing trouble. But the creatures corrupted by Jormag's ice are the greater threat. If you could help the Lion Guard secure and protect the area, I'm sure the spirits would smile upon you.
I believe that someone who maintains World Comp claimed it was a 40% chance for a key. I would say that I feel like I'm probably on the lower end of that, but if I did it maybe more frequently, I could believe that. Nita. Oh, friend, who you calling a hoe? Wash your mouth. We'll make you a deal. You tell us your legend, and we'll tell you about this part of the mountains. It's a deal. I'm Palindromio. What? No, you're the Slayer? I imagined you bigger. Your legend is more vast than the Shiverpeaks. Oh hey, thank you for the follow, Thimbleton. I appreciate it. Dad joke gets the follow. Tell you any. See, your legend is more vast than the Shiverpeaks. Almost. I'll tell you anything you want to know. What can I expect if I travel north? Danger, that's what you'll find. That's where Jorbag the Elder Dragon slept. Trust me, you don't want to go that way. Tell me more. I once saw Coden coming down from the north. He was a walking, talking bear. He told me that they have giant ice citadels floating on the water. I have another question. What can I expect if I travel east? East? I've heard the hunting is good there, but you have to watch out for the Sons of Svanir. They're evil. Tell me more. Crossroads Haven is out that way, but it's not a very good fort. Sons of Svanir and Icebrood are always attacking it. I have another question.
So hungry?
What can I expect if I travel west? Ew, I wouldn't go that way if I were you. The Icebrood is there. Jorbag corrupted many Norn and even the land itself in places. It's very dangerous. Tell me more. Is it Greece that song is from? Tell me more, tell me more. I feel like it's Greece. Greece or West Side Story. I haven't seen either of them, but that's what I keep hearing every time I see that. The roads to the west are all messy. Be careful, there are avalanches and all kinds of killing things. The Lion Guard try to keep the trade routes open, but it's hard. I have another question. What can I expect if I travel south? That's Sons of Svanir territory. They're evil. They follow Dragon, the spirit of the wild that's going to destroy us all. If we let it. Which we won't, right? Tell me more. If you stick to the road, you'll come to Snowhawk Landing. The Lion Guard watch over it too, like they do all the havens. Good information. So it's death to the north, death to the south, death to the east, and death to the west. Real spark of joy she is. Summer nights, Greece. Okay, it is Greece. Cool. Because, yeah, all I know is that it's a bunch of it's a chorus of women all singing, tell me more, tell me more.
I feel like tracking something. Not now. That Lion Guard said she'd have some work for us soon.
Work? Hello, Jorg. Talk to my sister if you have any odd jobs you need somebody compact and strong to do for you. Me and her are hire. No, wait. Me and her are for hire. Cheap. Maybe I will. Lion Guard blinks. Excelsior, what brings you to High Pass Haven? I'm looking for adventure. Is that so? Things are pretty stable in this haven, but don't let that fool you. There's plenty of danger to be had in Snowdin Drifts, especially if you ignore the detour to the west. I'd like to know more about the area. What would you like to know? I've been assigned to High Pass Haven for months, so I've seen a lot on my patrols. You have a lot of options. Oh my goodness. There are many races in the Lion Guard. Why is that? We all come from Lion's Arch, a city that no one race holds claim to. In Lion's Arch, even Grawl or Hylic can join the Lion Guard. I wonder if there are any Grawl or Hylic Lion Guard. Huh. What does Lion's Arch care about this? No, why does Lion's Arch care about this road? My goodness. It's not the road, it's the travelers. By securing roads leading to and from Lion's Arch, we help merchants and traders have access to our markets. Are there any threats near High Pass Haven? The security of the haven makes this location a popular retreat. However, the northern ice brood have pushed many dangerous creatures into the surrounding woods. What dangers are in the west? Dormag's ice claimed a portion of the Lion Road and one of our havens with it. We've established a camp and detour, but the area is not as stable as we would like. Hey Hunter, what you doing? Nothing. Doesn't have anything to say.
I'm so hungry, I could eat a whole doya.
Oh. Kids. Elemental hums at you. You intuit that it wants your help finding magical sensors. Let's get started. Sensor tracking. Activate the guidance enchantment to indicate the direction and proximity of magical sensors. And do I have I have 30 minutes. Alright, well, let's assume blue is the direction to be traveling. Yeah, so much for I'm gonna go park him. Ow. Here, puppy dogs. Busy. Oh. I'm close to dying. No, stop calling your friends. I have some major lag going on tonight. My goodness. Green is the direction I need to go. How is that possible? This way with 4 sensors? Silly game. Apparently I need to be standing still in order for it to work. So what you're saying, death awaits y'all with big sharp pointy teeth. Yes, big sharp pointy teeth. That sounds like one of those cute lines that theoretically are true, but realistically they'd never let a Hylic or Grawl into the Lion Guard. They'd find some excuse. Maybe Heart of Thorns would change that for the Hylic. Right, and the Itzel? Ooh, Hylic and Itzel Lion Guard would be kind of cool. For that matter... the Awakened. Path of Fire have some Awakened Lion Guard. Okay. I'll have to figure out this sensor tracking. I'm not sure I'm clearly not getting it. And I am tired and don't care to figure it out right now. That can wait for another day. Keep her on. I feel like we're on Sunday because I haven't gone to work today. But no, it is Wednesday, so maybe Friday night? I'll be back? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Otherwise, for sure, Sunday. Sunday is my other Today in Tyria day. No, not Scrit. No Scrit. Although I feel like they would probably allow them into the Lion Guard before they allowed, like, anything else. Wagon Lion Guard and Choi. Okay, Choi is a little far. Choi is a little, yeah. Choi's a little out there. You'd have to, like, get them to Lion's Arch. I mean, I'm sure somebody has probably dressed up a Choya, put the little hat on him, and like, look, it's a Lion Guard. But I don't see it. I don't see that happening.
Guard yourself.
Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me and finishing up Wayfarer Foothills. That took me 3 days or three different things to get through. That seems like a lot. It only took me 2 sessions to get through Queensdale, so I don't know why that one seemed to take so much longer, but what do you do? And now we're on to Snowden Drifts, and I'm level 16, so only 3.5 more levels before I have my next story bit. Get through. Well, I guess I'm halfway to the end of my leveling on this character, but yeah, hope everybody has a good evening, and I will catch you later.